Alright, so take off your clothes. No, we have to wait, and we have to make sure that the stream is actually off before we do our regular rituals. Okay?
Yes.
Baguette?
Yes. Yes, sir. I need to get naked, for God's sake!
Feed and Sag, thank y'all for sticking around. I was telling Tug the other day, y'all are my favorite chat. Pops, thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Good night. Glad you're feeling better.
Yeah. Good night. Downtime Dialogue.
I was telling Tug, Feed and Sag are two of my favorite chatters. And y'all chatting during the stream. I don't know if you saw it. I was grinning a couple times. I was reading chat. Y'all being crazy. But yes. Let's welcome to Downtime Dialogues. Tuglow's itching to talk about what happened. So let's just get right into it. This is for episode 7 of the Nameless. Check it out. Calm down, bro.
Let me take. Okay. All right. So first off, there were multiple things that happened while you were playing your turn very early on. Okay. I DM'd Baguette. So if you take a look at where we are on Schmep,
right,
there was a point where it was like this, okay, with me and Jasper, and I had Jasper asleep. Okay. The first thing that I DM'd Baguette was, "Yo, what if Samlin preservation blasts Jasper off of this cliff? Do you think he dies or lives?" And I was like, and me and him was chuckling because this was during the GM's turn. Okay.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, that would be fucking crazy.
I would definitely give Jasper a chance to not fall off the cliff.
Right.
I mean, yeah, could have been.
So that was the first thing.
That would have been so horrible.
Here was the next thing that I thought of. I have a channel stone. Okay. Where is it at? It says you can use this stone to take a spell or grimoire from your vault, use it once, and return it to your vault.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, obviously, this would be an not even above board. It would be one of those things where I say, hey, how does this channel stone work? Because could I use teleport, think of a place, slap it onto Jasper, and then have it teleport him? Because you said no?
You can get your because out, but no, generally.
Okay. And I DM Baguette this too. I was like, I think I have a way of teleporting Jasper to the underwater dungeon that we were at. If I could teleport him there and have that fucker drown. Well, I was thinking of every fucking thing that I could do to kill. And let me tell you something, because I had a backup. If you killed me, and I get the one little, the way out, I guess, if you will, critical success or whatever it is, I would take the death. Okay, I'd do it for the story. I'd take the death. I would use the second half of my codex touch. It says once per rest, replace this card with any card from your vault without paying its recall cost. I'd swap that bitch out for teleport, and I'd grab onto him and teleport the both of us to that fucking underwater dungeon, and he's dying with me. That was gonna be the way that I go out, dude. If you killed me. I'm telling you, I had everything fucking planned. Okay? I was ready for that shit. Alright? So you lucky that I didn't die, because then I was gonna play Teleus, and I would have just gone with my day. I was so prepared for this.
That would have been cool.
And then
I had. Oh, go ahead.
I'm not done, because I tag teamed this shit, bro. And I'm like, okay, this man is on the ground. Let's just say roughly I get 45 damage off of me. I was banking on getting like 35 off of you. That's 80 damage. Surely that is severe, if not possibly close to double. And then you go and run medicals on this guy. Ah!
Hey, the medicals did work out, I will say.
Which, by the way, prevented 2 big ass attacks.
I will say. It was funny though, because I was like, okay, yeah, this is totally just a big damage tag team moment. In fact, I said, I'm gonna use the
into your mic, into your mic.
Huh?
Talk into your mic, because you cut out there a little bit.
It's probably because I coughed.
Why? In my head, Baguette, I was gonna bank on like a 45 off of my fireball.
Oh, yeah.
I was banking on a 35-ish, so that'd be 80 damage. And surely that's over severe, potentially double severe, and yet this man on the tag team manacles him.
Yeah.
Why? I just need to know why. When this guy is, relatively over halfway dead, and we're on the brink of death, why manacles? I need to know.
There is this habit that I took playing as from the beginning, where in situations that are very clutch, and well, not even in specific situations, but now and then his actions are replaced with not something random, but something out of the ordinary. And it happened multiple times in the past throughout many episodes. He would do something that's not expected. Why? Is because even though he has evolved and his relationship and understanding of the world that he's living now in, which is very different from the world he lived in 200 plus years ago, he's not yet he's acquainted with his party. He's not acquainted with anything else around him. So even though he might behave to you and act towards you as a normal person, per se, he doesn't think the same way. Right? So, lore-wise, well, not lore-wise, but behavior-wise, him doing this is, in his head, the best possible outcome. Yeah, he's asleep, and I have a pair of manacles. For him, like, the connection is made just to use it, not to do damage. It's like when an infant is crying and you gave him an ice cream and he stops crying and he starts laughing. It's like a very basic instinct.
Okay, so let me ask you about this follow-up to your thought process for Az, not for Baguette, but for Az. A man who came in, fucked up one of the top 5 most powerful people in Port Fortune, froze us in place, dialogued us, said stop stripping my people down and putting a feather on their head, and then turned around, greeted us with a fucking whip of thunder that cracked at us, who, while also at the same time as I'll just say ex-general commander of, an army that Az was. So now we know that this is 100% a war criminal. Az's, not Baguette's, Az's thought process to have somebody that is a little over halfway dead, that we already know is pure evil, you're gonna tell me that Az's thought process is to put manacles on him instead of kill him?
Yeah, the reason why is that
based.
No. It's totally fair. It's totally fair. It's totally fair. But if I would have taken the damage if during the opening of the battle I had grabbed the whip and made you drop the time lock. That was like, if there is one action that I had that I was going to use that is out of the ordinary, it would have been this one, and then I would have behaved like a proper fighter. But I felt it necessary for him to has this, like, okay, to me there is no progress in how he behaves and how he understands things around him if there is no mistakes. So I have to make him do mistakes, and that's Baguette, Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
But I have to make him do something that is not making the fight better, but at the same time not make it worse. If you catch my drift. Like, he learns from this. That's character growth.
So technically, he doesn't learn from this because, in theory, it's still worked out because Jasper died. In theory, the way that you just presented that all to me, 10 times out of 10, you would still manacle him because you didn't go. Okay, if you never go after the whip, 10 times out of 10, you will always manacle him until something bad happens in the future. Like, so let's say, for instance, instead of, okay, and we're gonna rewind time.
Oh, I see where you're getting.
We're gonna rewind time. You manacle him, but instead of me blocking it, he kills me. And now you learn from your mistake of, oh shit, instead of manacle, I should have just attacked with tug low at that, or, miss low. So 10 times out of 10, he's gonna do that until something in the future fucks up for him to say, oh, maybe I should not act in that way. That's what you're telling me, right?
Yeah. That's long story short. If, he's above this body at the end of the fight, in his mind, putting the manacle on was the best move possible.
And
so let me ask you.
Let me just interject real fast, because I will say, Az had already attempted to just restrain Jasper prior in the engagement. So this behavior wasn't totally out of left field, in my opinion. It's...
I debated using restrain because I tried not to do it too often. Not because I'm afraid of failing, but because he has already been learning at this point with the restrain thing. If you remember, towards the beginning of our campaign, I would try this maneuver more often, and it would fail. Especially, I remember back in Port Fortune, we were infiltrating the thief house, right? And I tried, when we go up the stairs, and there is all of those people, I flung myself forward, and I tried to restrain one of those. It doesn't work, and they just advance. Like, this is being kept as a memento, right? If you want me to explain the restraint maneuver here, is when I see, because I was behind the house, I did not see how Jasper fought. He comes back, and I see that he's dashing through people. In my mind, I cannot let other people get hurt. I'm the tank. I need him to be immobilized.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. I was like, you've already tried to restrain him one time. It's not crazy to try to manacle him or restrain him in some other way. I don't think.
So now let me ask you this: does Az learn anything from Captain Jeremy dying? Because we're super close.
Not yet.
Could you killing him faster maybe have saved Cap? He doesn't learn anything?
As of where we stopped the episode, not yet. When we play the next episode, and there's gonna be like the reflection of what did we do, what did we go wrong, etc. There's gonna be a moment where him seeing Jeremy in such a bad state is gonna trigger a self-inquiry that is mainly due to the fact that he's a follower of Izmir. And he's gonna feel bad. I don't want to spoil it because some of this stays within me until I feel like it's a good time to communicate to you.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
He's gonna is just to jump back on what you said. First time around, he helps Thalasus with the pot because woman, and because me. That's how I decided it. Seeing him fall a second time is gonna trigger what do you call it? Not regret, but a synonym of regret. Remorse. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's gonna feel bad about not about necessarily about the manacles, but mostly about not being able to prevent Captain Jeremy from suffering further wounds, whether he makes the connection with the manacles or not. And I don't know if I should say this.
You don't have to say everything.
Yeah. You're more than welcome to keep stuff to yourself, unless you want to talk about it.
Yeah. No, I'd rather not say it.
Because, I mean, you as frustrated as above the board Tuglo is, I personally, as frustrated as I am, I wanted to at least hear out the reasoning. And because, you gave me a reasoning that wasn't just, oh, I felt like it. And it is in as this character, I have no complaints against that. The frustration, though, above board, very fucking frustrated, right? Because it's like, bro, let's just kill his ass. But in character, above board me now understands the in-character decision. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's much less frustration.
I'm happy that there is, and that's why I said when I'm gonna use it, it's gonna sound and it's gonna be very silly. Like
Yeah.
Although I didn't think it was that bad.
There is a question.
It worked out,
Our cameras are gone, by the way.
Okay.
Feed asked, wait, so I got a question. If y'all can manage the quick couple second, are the manacles a magic artifacts? What does it do? No, it's not a magic artifact. It's just a pair of normal manacles that I've had sitting in...
manacles with an A,
in my
like
bags.
Handcuffs. Manacles.
Handcuffs.
Yeah, literally, I don't even remember where y'all got those.
It was back in the village near the place that I was found, inside the prison cell where we fought our first transformed necklace.
Right, in the jail. Yes, Tug is a 90 up.
No, I'm not a 90 up.
Look at them big old titties. No, really. His biceps though, yes, 90 up. Them jokers are huge. But yeah, the manacles, that I thought it was decent, and I tried not to let it go to waste. So that's why
I don't like it that much.
That what?
I didn't like the idea of using the manacles, but I felt that it was necessary for Az to do it. Like, I debated it. I went back and forth. But at the end of the day, I thought it was in character. So
that's why
I don't regret
it. That's why I liked it.
As long as it's
a
character move,
it worked well to, give Jasper more personality. Like, this dude at this point is just so hell-bent on killing you that he doesn't care if he's handcuffed. He's just gonna fucking do whatever he can to hurt you. So it provided a good opportunity for me, so I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. And my own back last plan was to just push when he was down next to the edge of the thing. I would have just pushed myself onto him and throw him out of the cliff and just try to deal with the flying shit. That's that was my own exit plan.
I also had that same idea because one, I have a glider, and two, I got the wing sprout consumable, so I could also get wings for myself. That was also one of the options for me. Also, luckily I have to say,
I said luckily it didn't come to that.
Right. I have to say 100%. This Codex Touched is kind of fucking broken. To give me a
change a lot.
You know, from a +6 to a +9, damn near ensured that I'm hitting these,
Yeah.
every single time.
Yeah, with your loaded dice, of course, yeah. And gets 30 for every roll.
I know
4 fucking crits, bro. That's crazy.
That was crazy.
Don't fuck with Teleus.
3 in a row.
Don't fuck with Teleus. The dice are with me for the narrative.
I'm just glad I was rolling okay.
Yeah.
Hitting you makes it a lot more fun for me.
Yeah. I get it, like, the other thing here is, like, I'm very glad that I had enemies to at least aim for, because I took out my Wild Flame for the Codex Touched. And that, dude, it just made it so worth it.
Absolutely.
To be able to use that and, like, actually cook with it. Because now, like, that gives me a reason to be like, yo, I can actually use more stress to, really pop off with these big hits. And honestly, the only reason why I kept my Wall of Flame spell, I was thinking about using that too, because I was thinking, like, dude, what if I put a Wall of Flame and then have Samlin Preservation Blast Jasper through it, there were so many different things, but I was like, dude, I can't get rid of Wall of Flame because it has Arcane Deflection on it. And I mean, lo and behold, it saves Teleus, right?
Yeah.
Which is, for me, my number one objective is to make sure that she just doesn't die.
Yeah, Arcane Deflection is pretty useful. The crit rate was bonkers. Yeah, Daggerheart's like 2d12, so statistically your crit rate is 10%, as opposed to like d20 systems, your crit rate's 5%. So Daggerheart's fun, you get more crits in general. And yes, I do all the monsters and NPCs.
I have a question for you.
And a PC. Too much shit.
Why didn't Jasper froze us like he did that one time?
You are much stronger than when you first encountered Jasper. And
so that would be a case of he tried but failed?
Not necessarily. I mean, in my mind, he's a hunter. He hunts people down. He knows whether or not it would work.
Oh.
Here's another thing that
also,
I remember you
I will
saying.
say in this game, not everything's attached to a mechanical thing. Sometimes you just do shit because it's cool.
I was gonna, to add on to that, I don't know if this was on a phone call that you and I had, or if it was during the after this session. I remember you saying specifically that he froze us there because, one, he was way above, way out of our league to even fight, and you didn't want to risk us attacking him, and 2, you needed to give us the dialogues, so you froze us to just make us shut up.
Yes.
That was I remember you saying that in specific.
I wrote a whole paragraph and I was like, these
sense.
motherfuckers ain't about to, because Baguette's very much while you're talking, I go in and attack. Hold on, wait.
Right, so I remember that very specifically. It was like, I have the dialogue.
It's meant to convey that he's a threat.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say this is the most threatening fight y'all have had in a long time. Getting Baguette to mark 6 HP, nice.
Yeah.
Well, 6 HP, 6 armor slots.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Almost
4, 5,
killing
6.
Tug. And even
Stress.
Samlin got half his HP taken out.
Well, dude, this is the most that I've ever been marked.
Yeah.
Because I was up to 7 out of 9. And the issue was every attack that he did to me was doing 2. So you may as well say 7 out of 9 is 1 hit away from dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then, at one point I was, technically 8 out of 8 stress, but then I hit the 5. So, cool. I'm 7 out of 8 stress,
Right.
All the meanwhile, I have 0 armor marked. And it's just like, dude, the craziest. Like, okay, also, I need to know the debuff that you put onto me to where it can't be armor slotted. Was that targeted from Jasper to me because of my arcane deflection, or was that targeted at me because Jams knows that Az can still half that damage, so he needs to go for the next target?
No, Jams doesn't play. I get possessed by these, No, I generally try to always think in there. I do mechanical stuff just to try to keep the game flowing, because like if I don't try to have characters that can go multiple times and generate fear, like I should mechanically make them go a lot to make the combat more exciting. But at the same time, it's like, like that was Jasper going after Tuglo because of the arcane deflection and stuff like that. Well, and you literally start, because like Az does a good job tanking, but if you start every fight with a big ass fireball, you're gonna be a target.
That's fair. Not mad at that one.
Showing your power level. They're like, this guy's gotta die, or this girl's gotta die.
Right. Yeah, it's.
Would it be? I'm just gonna go. Was Jasper
for real
gonna be so much more difficult to fight if he had his whip?
Yeah, he would have been harder to fight. Absolutely.
Shout out to that motherfucking YouTube short that I saw. Shout out to that YouTube short. Holy piss.
You had to send it to me. I should copy it.
Dude, because what did that whip do? Like, was it just a crazy weapon for him? Did it activate spells or what?
We can't talk about it.
Okay.
You gotta find out in the game.
Heard.
Can't ask about stuff you haven't already looked at. That's the Downtime Dialogue rule.
Okay, heard.
No future stuff allowed.
Yeah, okay, then, yeah. Okay, here's another question then. Why did you allow it to just be left there?
Your spellcast roll's really high. That was totally a Jams. That was me. That was me saying it's gonna be too hard to move.
Heard.
Because, honestly, yeah, because I'm banking on you to fail a spellcast roll.
Yeah.
For that spell. That's not happening.
Yeah. That's fair. Well, I guess it would be your roll versus mine.
Probably could have gotten it then. Or is you're basically always going to hit around a 20. That means I have a 50-50 shot. And he doesn't need the whip.
Yeah.
That's just an accessory.
Heard. Yeah, he fucking damn near mangled us to death.
He's just good without it.
From a GM perspective, and that's me talking, you would have, in your world, you would have to be at least as good a magician or a magic wielder to even attempt to break the time lock. Jasper is not, from my understanding, as good as with magic. He's more of a melee guy.
It's in maybe not necessarily that, but maybe more of a, like, he can tell the difference between y'all before and y'all now. Like, you've gotten a lot stronger. Like you said, why didn't you even try to freeze us? It's like immediately Tuglo comes out, time locks this item, and like fireballs him. He's like, okay, these aren't the same jokers I was dealing with before. So it's like, you know, that this is a Mortal Hunter, which is like a tier 2 character, and I basically boosted it up to tier 4 and gave him lots more HP, lots more stress. He was doing 4d12 plus whatever for each attack. And then he has the mechanic.
Oh, so it's basic. I was just gonna say, so it's basically a case of, I am Jasper, yeah, I can break the time lock on this, but it's not worth the time that it's gonna take to do it. Like, I understand that the threat is not me not having my weapon, it's them being able to put some damage into me.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's very smart.
Yeah, he's a
crazy
killer.
Character.
He is a killer.
I cannot believe that we encountered him and defeated him. Like, I don't know, it's like legacy thing. It's somebody we encountered so early on. I feel it's been ages, and we've been fucking scared to death to encounter him again. And we would I didn't even thought of ways to deal with him up until I just encountered him now.
Yeah.
I've been looking for a spot. Y'all almost fought him in the dungeon. In the
Hydra?
The ruin. No.
The ruin. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, but
Wait, the ruins?
right. But
yeah, in Windless's manor.
Under Windless's house.
Oh yeah.
The old demonic temple ruin, whatever. Yeah, he almost popped up there, but I was like, you know what? This thing's already fucking dense as hell. And I'm glad I did not put him in there.
I'm glad you didn't.
Dude.
Because he essentially would have replaced probably the support dude at the top or so. Or the bruiser in the Demon of Wrath. He probably would have replaced him in that fight. Mm-hmm. That final fight of the temple.
That shit was crazy. I mean, dude, I think narratively, the setup for the temple was just peak. But I think combat-wise, I think this was way more of a crazy, like, fight. And, like, yeah, there's not as much synergy. But, I mean, if you look at how backs against the wall we were on this, like, it's just ridiculous.
Well, like, I took the Mortal Hunter. Feed, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate it. You're a slayer.
Thank you, man.
Like I said, you and Sag are my favorite chatters on Tug's channel.
Have a good night, Feed.
And mine. I appreciate y'all.
Peace, Feed.
So I took like a Mortal Hunter, which is a tier 2 adversary. I try to use the proper term. And I basically just juiced the absolute shit out of it. I bumped his difficulty to 20. His thresholds were 30 and 54. I don't
the 80
think
wouldn't even been a fucking
the 80
double.
no Jesus. Yeah, you were like, it might double, and I don't know if you saw me, but I was going
no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he had a plus 10 to attack. He did 4d12 plus 8 for his regular attack. So, and I said, I don't know if you remember, you were like, oh, I've been forgetting something this whole time. I was like, yeah, me too. The terrifying passive, when this adversary makes a successful attack, all PCs within far range lose a hope and you gain a fear. I wasn't making y'all lose hope.
Wow.
Which, like I said, that would suck, you know?
Yeah.
Within what range?
Far, 100 feet. Basically, any of those chains where I was going several times in a row,
we'd literally be starting our turn with 0 hope every time.
Yeah. Which I gave him Relentless, and I kind of just like was letting myself go as many times as I narratively thought would be okay. Mm-hmm. And so it kind of balanced out. Like if I wouldn't have had Relentless and I would have only been, or if I would have set Relentless at 2 and like let him go twice every time, then the Terrifying as it is might have been better. But yeah, and then he's got the Deathlock, which he hits you with. I never used Inevitable Death. I could have marked a stress to spotlight 1d4 allies, and the attacks would do half damage, but I could have used that to like move those other guys in super hard. And then the Rampage, like the line, that's just after he makes 1d6 amount of turns, then it just triggers. But yeah, that was fun. Basically, I need to not be afraid to crank the shit out of the adversaries is all it is. And it makes it better.
Yeah, I think also like, gonna be a crazy statement. Don't be afraid to kill me.
Well, now that I know you'll kill yourself, I don't want to kill you.
No, he was not afraid. He was out for blood. He would have killed all of us. I am 100% of this. Like, I really felt like just towards the last few turns, I was looking for a way, anything possible, to avoid taking more than 2 HP worth of damage. I felt like if he had one more turn, I was a gunner. Oh
god!
I thought I was a gunner, man.
Legendary.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's fucking lit, dude.
Oh, I'm so hard.
That's awesome, fucking lit. That is fucking lit, bro. I can't even be mad at that.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Well, honestly, I guess I know what's happening after Screamball.
I did just kind of realize if Jeremy and Teleus wouldn't have been there, like,
you wouldn't have had so many dash throughs.
Well, that would have just meant like that wouldn't have really changed anything. But that also means I might have been more prone to attack y'all instead. So in a way, they might have helped you out, you know, as meat shields a little bit.
I don't know.
Mechanically.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
I don't think so because the way we move out at the beginning of the fight, Sam goes up left, I go up right, you stay close to him. At the end of the day, before I reach back down to y'all, he was already using his dash to inflict multiple wounds on the other characters. So, and yourself included, right? He would have only been able to hit you. Or if he didn't want it to, he would have had to move much further away. But he would not have been able to hit all 3 of us at the same time. So you would have still took damage, but the urgency from my POV came from the fact that he was able to also hit Telesis and Jeremy, which actually they went down thrice. 2 times Jeremy, 1 time. 2 times.
Being honest though, if it was just Tuglo, I probably would have felt inclined to hit. I wouldn't have sat there and attacked you 3, 4, 5 times, but twice in a row, every turn. Probably.
Yeah.
And that probably would have killed you really fast.
That would have been crazy.
Like,
well, in this case, he would have had Magpie to deal with as well.
True.
I would have shifted.
I would say, yeah, you have to make those commands and stuff.
well, she was already, like, in my head, she knows her job is to defend, so I can take control of her whenever I feel like Tug is being threatened way too much and take some of the heat off. But he takes a turn out of me also.
Right.
So
it's
very difficult as a ranger to choose between do I play with Magpie or do I play with Asterius?
Right. Yeah, running two characters can be so hard, man.
Dude, I'm just gonna let you know. I have rolled.
It's like a GM joke, I guess.
Well, yeah, you're running multiple. You're running like 7.
Yeah. What were you saying?
I've just been rolling my dice. I've rolled a double 3, a double 4, a double 7, 8, 9, and then I've rolled another double 7. So I've rolled 6 crits.
Hey, you should stop. You're wasting those right now. You're doing pulls on the standard banner, fool. What are you doing?
I'm trying to make your life easy is what I'm doing.
Hey, yeah, run it out. That's like my old faithful. My first D&D dice I bought. Fucking, she used to roll so good, and now it just does me dirty. I was getting them 2s and 3s the other night.
Hey man, hey, you know what?
On Suzuka banner right now.
Damn. I'll say this though, I really think that the dice are in my favor when it comes to, narratively saving Teleus. I think the dice just know that I want her to be alive. Because, dude, think about that. Think about the times that I hit my fucking crits have been for Teleus. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
As much as the damage portion is really cool, and like, yeah, I'd love to see another 100+ hit. Like, for it to be to save Teleus, I would 10 times out of 10 rather have my crits happen there, like for narrative, instead of like damage. Damage is cool, but like, I'm out here saving Teleus. Like, I don't know, man. That's priceless. That's more than 100 damage.
For sure. It was good stuff all around.
In goated session, dude.
Yeah,
it worked out good. Putting a debuff on everybody at the beginning was really nice.
Dude.
And I think I even said, I don't know if I said it in my video, but I was like, for the GM tips, I was like, it's hard to kill players. Go after them. Because like that's what we did in the ruined temple. Like I was going hard and I was like, okay, that's not hard enough. And then like the next encounter is I've been like cranking it up, trying to just literally throw everything I can at y'all, and you haven't died yet.
Let me ask you, did you start pulling punches towards the end?
No. I mean, I could have, like, because I didn't really set a limit for the Relentless. So I could have sat there and went 15 times in a row, or just, totally drained my fear. But, no. I killed till I put Teleus down. I put Jeremy down twice. Sorry, go ahead.
You know how... No, I was just going to say, you know how in the beginning of our campaign... Why are you laughing?
Because Sag said Jam's about to summon Christ himself to fight you guys.
To fight you guys!
Hey, stay tuned. That's coming up episodes.
Spoilers.
Go ahead, Megan.
At the beginning of our campaign, we'd have a more dynamic approach to, we get into a little village. What is the most things that we can get out of it? And we would go into shops and we would go into markets and we would, get this, get that, prepare for stuff. And I've never been so eager to restock my shit than now. Because I look at my bag and I'm like, I only have 1 pot. I was not ready for this fight. The fact that I'm alive at the end of it is a miracle.
Yeah, I agree.
I've been draining the resources, trying to.
Yes, you've been.
I mean, dude, obviously I love to craft the potions myself, but dude, fuck it, at this point, I'm finna buy them bitches.
I mean, we've had these few episodes has been so hard on our bag management slash money spendings. Like when we went into the city, we got the thing in the throne room, the ruins, then can we wait for the next day to be able to get our shit, the stuff that is being crafted? No, you cannot. You have to come with us to help us with this road problem. Like,
to be fair, I think I think we could have gotten some stuff before we went. Yes,
we could have.
I think we could have.
I just don't think to go to a shop and get find some potions or something.
I don't think we managed our turns, like our bags correctly, but I think we definitely had the
100%
opportunity to do so.
That's a learning moment. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Oh man, dude, fucking crazy ass.
Yes.
Crazy ass
discussion.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna have to
answer
edit it hard.
Questions needed to be
videos.
Needed to be answered.
Oh yeah, it was good. A little bit of outside the session talk too, which is nice.
If you can edit it in a way that is favorable to me when it comes to a specific timeline, timestamp, I very much appreciate that.
I actually do that. Yes.
Thank you.
I had to cut out some of last week's. But
you don't say.
We'll end the Downtime Dialogues here. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure to like and sub. Follow on Twitch because we're live streaming this stuff. Make sure to follow Tuglow. Links in the description. !Tug in Twitch chat. We appreciate it. Welcome back. See you next week. Peace.
Peace out. The welcome back at the end was funny.